Good morning, ladies. How are you? So I am coming to you live from the river. Such a beautiful morning this morning. You might be able to hear a bunch of geese behind me, so if they interrupt, I apologize. So the reason I wanted to come and do this video today is I'm sitting here on the edge of the river with a cup of tea, and I've had a lot of calls this week, some with clients, some with potential new clients, and I've really been asked a lot and had to explain a lot why I do what I do and why this is so important to me and why I'm so passionate about it, and why I truly believe from the bottom of my heart and soul that every woman needs to do this for themselves. And so I kind of came down here to the river to meditate on that. And what I came up with and what I realized is I'm sitting here drinking one of my favorite drinks, a chai. I had one of my favorite homemade granola bars with blackberries in it. And it just kind of hit me, and I wanted to share with you. It's because our culture turns food into the enemy, and it teaches us that all food is carbs, protein, fat, and calories, and that's what food is, and that's the only thing that counts and that matters. It teaches us to make food less than it is, and to put us at war with food, and to put us at war with our bodies, and to turn a beautiful turkey sandwich into carbs. How many carbs is that? How much fat is in that? How much protein is in that? Hi, Maria. And it completely takes the joy out of food. It takes the beauty out of food. When you think about food, any food comes from the earth. It's our. Thanks, Maria. I love that you're part of the tribe. But anyway, so it teaches us to minimize food, this beautiful thing that comes to us from the earth. It's our connection to the earth. It's what fuels our bodies, which fuels our life. And somehow we turn it into this horrible thing that we talk badly about. We turn it all into just how many grams of sugar is in this, how many grams of carbs is in this, and how many calories is this. And when we do that, we miss the point. That is not what food is about. And to constantly keep going with this narrative is just creating suffering and pain, because you're creating a war between yourself and your body and food. And considering we need food to survive, being at battle with something that you need, that is just crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And it just creates so much stress, unnecessary pain. It creates guilt for fueling our bodies. I mean, do you ever go to the gas station to put gas in your car and feel guilty about it? You're just like, oh, my poor car. I'm like, this is too much. What am I doing in my car? You're fueling your car. Same as your body. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel bad about it. Don't turn the fuel into the bad guy. And that's what our culture teaches us to do, which is just so damaging. And it honestly, it makes me angry, and it makes me so sad to hear and to see women trapped in that place, where they just feel that further vilifying food is the answer, and to just maybe this next diet will be the fixer. And I just want to tell you guys, like, you will not find peace with yourself or with food while you are fighting a battle every single day. It's not going to happen. And and I know it's scary. I'm not here telling you that that this is just a quick, easy fix. It's scary to let go of that narrative, to let go of dieting as the answer. Trust me, I know I was stuck in that place for such a long time. I did every diet I could think of. I did some diets twice, 3 times. And so I know that you have to reach a certain point before you can let that go. Okay? And I know that some of you might you might not be ready to let that go yet. And I understand that. I really, really do. Because change is scary. Letting go of what you've always known is really scary, and you have to be ready to do that. You have to, unfortunately, and this is the part that really sucks, you almost have to reach a point of rock bottom where the pain and the suffering of being in this diet cycle is just too much, and it's just not an option to be there anymore, and you're willing to face your fears, and you're willing to take a risk in order to ensure that you are not in that place anymore. And I know that that is scary, and I know that you might not be ready to do it yet, and I know you might have to go through another few diet cycles before you realize for sure, this doesn't work, this does not make me happy, I am not feeling fulfilled, I feel like food is the enemy, and you're just ready to stop. Okay, because let me tell you, food is not the enemy, and I just kind of want to circle back around to this, is there's, so many diets out there that are teaching us to cut out entire categories of foods, like to not eat any sugars, or to not eat any carbs, and to think of like, well, carbs are things like grains and fruits and beans. Like, those are all incredibly healthy foods. They're packed with nutrients, and they're so good for us. And obviously they're growing from the earth for a reason. And so to turn that into something negative and kind of wage war on it, and somehow say that strawberries and bananas are the problem. I need to stop eating strawberries and bananas and rice and black beans, is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy, and it's not sustainable. I'm just gonna call it out. It's not sustainable. When you think about these diets, they might work temporarily, but how realistic is it to think of that you will not eat another carb for the rest of your life, or that you'll only limit yourself to 15 carbs a day for the rest of your life? That's not logical. Life doesn't work like that. Diets are very black and white, that you're either on the diet or you're off the diet. Life is not black and white. Life is messy. Life is up and down. It's all shades of the rainbow. And so to try to put ourselves in a little box and say that we can only eat this, but when life is not like that, when life puts us in situations and then we feel again at war with food, like, it is so much more peaceful and sustainable to heal your relationship with food instead, and to be able to go into any situation, any party, any holiday, any stressful situation, and know that you are in charge, and that food is not the enemy, and you feel peaceful and you feel confident and calm walking into any situation, and knowing that you can do what is best for you, what is best for your body, that you can appreciate the food that's there. That's power. That's where the power is. But trying to restrain yourself all the time with diets and rules and deprivation and wondering how many calories is in that, how many calories is that, not only is it stressing your mind and creating unhappiness, but you are completely missing the point of the food. How can you enjoy a fresh strawberry when all you're thinking about is how many carbs is in this? How many grams of sugar is in this? You're missing the point of the strawberry when you do that. So basically, I'm looking to work with women who are ready to kind of throw the rule book out the window, and who are done doing this cycle, and who are ready to face their fears and who are ready to jump and who are ready to embrace a new way of living, a new way of life that is going to set them free, who are willing to invest in themselves and just know that there's something better out there and that they're willing to work for it to achieve it. Because I'm gonna be honest, like this program, this process can be challenging at times. It can get a little uncomfortable, but you can absolutely do it. It is so achievable. You just have to, take a breath and push through those difficult times. And I am right there to help you every single step of the way. And yes, it takes some time. It's not the quick solution, but it's the permanent one. And, with all these diets and all of that, they promise quick fixes, but, that saying of like, quick to rise, quick to fall, that when you're constantly chasing this quick fix, you're not actually fixing the problem. You're not actually doing what's right for your body. It's like if you're trying to get all jacked at the gym and you take steroids. It's like, yeah, you're going to jack up really, really quick, but it's going to do a lot of damage to your body. It's going to be damaging to your health. It's going to cause a lot of mood problems and instabilities. And as soon as you stop taking the steroids, the results go away because you didn't take the time to just eat healthy and go to the gym and do it the right way. It's the same thing with dieting, that if you want to chase these quick fixes, that's completely your choice. I can't make that decision for you, but just know that it's probably not going to last, and those results are not probably going to be permanent, and then you're still going to be in this place of suffering and being at war with food and with yourself. And is that really what you want? If that's what you want, then then that's completely your choice. But from the women I work with, I don't think anybody really wants that. I don't think anybody wants to keep chasing the quick fix. That if you're just willing to put in a little bit of work, you can be at peace with food. And so, and I actually had on a call this week, I had a woman, a client that I'm working with, she's only been working with me for a little bit, and she got to this point where she got a little bit frustrated, and she was like, can't you just tell me, just tell me one thing that I can do to fix this? And I told her, I said, sweetheart, if I did that, I would be just another diet. If I told you, you can fix your problems in these 3 easy steps, or here's how to lose 20 pounds in 16 weeks, that feels familiar, right? That's diet culture, and that is everything that I am helping you overcome and break through and let go of, and to be at peace with yourself. I said, so no, I'm not going to tell you just do this, 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 and this, and all your problems are going to be solved. Or just do this, or cut out this food, or count this calorie, and you'll drop the weight. If I did that, I would be just another diet. And that's not what I do. So again, if you're ready to let go of the quick fix, this is kind of the metaphor that on this side of the river today I kind of realized was, I feel like in my journey through my struggles with food, my coach inspired me to climb a mountain. And it was hard, and it was scary, and it took a lot of hard work, and there were times that I was like, man, I don't know if I could do this. But she guided me up that mountain. Sometimes she grabbed my hand and pulled me up when I was weak. And when I got to the top of the mountain, the view was incredible. The view was, there was a couple times I was brought to tears. I was just like, oh my God, this is incredible. And I wondered, why did I wait so long to do this? Why did I not give myself this freedom years ago? Why did I not believe in myself? Why did I not invest in myself? And so now I feel like I have the privilege of being up on top of that mountain and inspiring other women to make the climb, and promising that I will not let you do this alone. I will be there every step of the way, helping you, pulling you up when you need to. And then when you get to the top, you too will get that moment of, oh my God, this is the best thing I have ever done for myself. Why did I ever question this? This view is incredible. And then we will sit on top of that mountain together, and we will completely guilt-free eat some chocolate together and look out over the view and look out over how far you've come and how beautiful life can be when you stop battling with food and when you stop being at war with your body, and you just live and you eat from a place of love and fueling your body and appreciating all that food makes possible, and appreciating all that your body can do, and loving yourself for exactly who you are, and eating from that place, and enjoying chocolate, enjoying a chai on a cool morning by the river without questioning how many grams of sugar are in it, enjoying a blackberry granola bar and savoring the fresh blackberries without wondering how many carbs are in it. That's freedom. That's peace. That is self-love. That is true connection with food, with your body, with the earth. And I want that for each of you. And I want to help those of you who are ready to do that, and who are ready to take that leap, and ready to charge into your fears and live the life of your dreams. And I will be there for you every step of the way. So that is why I do what I do. And that is why I'm so passionate about this. And yeah, that's basically it. Like, it is still, 10 years after me making my transformation, it is still the best decision I ever made for myself. It is still the best money I ever spent. And yeah, so if you are one of those women who are ready to join the Good Vibe Tribe, and who are ready to make that change and invest in yourself and stop battling food, and to experience what real freedom feels like, and to stop looking for that quick fix, and who are willing to put in the work and put in the investment, and to believe in themselves and believe that they can do it and that they are worth it, and know that they are worth that investment. They are worth 4 months of time. That's who I want to work with. Those are the women that can completely transform their lives in just a couple weeks. So if that's you, and if you are ready to do this, and you feel that fire inside of you, and you feel like you are done fighting with food, you just want to say, fuck it, like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want to struggle anymore. Then let's book a call, and let's jump, and let's do this together. All right, so I love you guys so much. I hope you are having a beautiful morning. I'm gonna go finish my walk alongside the river, and I will talk to you guys later. Mwah. I love you.